Hey guys, this is Brad here. I was actually just at Home Depot today and I kind of figured out a way to make a cam bearing puller without spending a million freaking dollars on one. It's pretty basic, it's really simple actually. Here, I'll show it to you. Um, Basically, what I used was uh, right there was a 36 millimeter socket, one from Harbor Freight, the big old trucker son bitches that you use for, I don't know, heavy duty stuff. But what I did was I got a piece of half-inch threaded bar. It's about 30, I think it's 36 inches long, which is perfect for the 350. And I got that. Also got some nuts so I can thread them on there, and they're 19 millimeter nuts that go on there, half inch or whatever you want to fucking, or yeah, whatever. I use a 19 millimeter socket and a wrench to turn the nuts on here. But what I did was I took a nut and a washer and put it on the end right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, and I threaded that in there, and then on the inside I put another washer and nut and threaded it and tightened it down real tight so it won't move. Sorry, I apologize for the video. I'm using an iPhone. It's basically impossible to hold and do this shit at the same time. So let me show you how it works here. Um, what I do to put it in, I have to be careful. I already took some out, so I'm actually going to show you what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna set the phone down so I don't scratch the bearing journals. But right there, you can see that I got them out nice. That one right there, and then the second one right there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this part in all the way through, and I'm actually going to run it all the way through the motor, all the way through the actual engine stand that I'm using right there. So let me set this phone down and I'll do it because I gotta do it carefully. Hold on a sec. Alright, now that crazy shit noise that you just heard right there was actually the bar on the engine stand. It wasn't hitting the motor. But anyway, here you can see that the 36 millimeter socket actually fits through the journals. And right now it's sitting on that one right there for the third one. And what I do is I took the old cam sprocket. Shapow! I'm not going to use it anymore because it's basically a piece of shit. So yeah. So I decided to destroy it, right? So what you do with this is you just slide that on into there. Right there. Set it on. Had another washer here somewheres. Oh, there's, well, new one. You were using a new one. Put that on there. So it fits right in there. As you can see, it's ready to be threaded on. So I'm going to take this other nut right there, thread it on. I'm going to set the phone down so it doesn't take 45 minutes to do this shit. Because obviously you can see that I have like 2 feet of bar out the end here. And it's still getting stuck because it's got some shit on the threads now. Fucking amateur hour over here. Bush league. Alright, so it's still gonna take fucking forever, so give me a second. Fucking go, you son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Fucking back is gone. My neighbors are probably out here right now in their house on their porch like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he talking to himself? There's no music on. All I gotta do is tell him I'm a psycho. Almost there. bitchin'. Wrench. Alright, sons of bitches. So I threaded it on there. As you can see, it looks fucking awesome. But basically I just took the wrench right there, threaded it on, held the bar down so I could tighten it up a little bit. And make sure, I didn't show you this, but make sure that the bar is running down fairly center with this 36mm socket. It's pretty much the perfect size for the 350 journals right there, so it's enough to be right on the lip of the bearing, but it's also small enough to go through the journal itself, and it won't have any effect on the journals. It won't scrape it or anything like that. So basically what you're going to do now is you're going to take this sumbitch right here. Okay. You're going to put it right there, and you're going to start turning it. And eventually, probably it'll take a little bit here, but now that we're getting closer to the force point where the axis is, sorry, I just got real smart on you motherfuckers right there. It should eventually pop out. Oh god, set this down because I'm real fucking sick of cramping up over here. So hear that? Big ass pop. That would be that seized bearing that was in there just chilling. So I'm going to turn it again because it'll probably do it a couple times before it comes completely out. Well, you son of a bitch. There she goes. Alright, so now I'll show you in here. As you can see, the bearing is now off of the shit. Actually, it's pretty hard to see. God, fuck you, fine. It's sitting right there on the end of the socket. Now all you gotta do is take that sprocket off, take that nut off, pull the sprocket off carefully. Motherfuckers, pull that bar out so you don't scrape up the journals, unless you're getting it resurfaced anyways or something, or you're going to have them professionally put in, but, because then they'll have to hot tank it or whatever anyways. Yeah, that is my homemade cam bearing puller. I hope this helps you. It cost me literally like $4, bitches. So yeah, enjoy that.